everyone, we have seen how to solve
quadratic equation by two methods in previous videos. Number 1, factorization method, and number 2, formula method. In this part, we are
going to discuss how to solve
quadratic equation by completing the square method. Namaskar. Let us start completing the square method. Here we will solve practice set 2.3. We know general form of quadratic equation, it is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. But here, see, when the equation is in the form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here equation is in the form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That means coefficient of square term or coefficient of x square is 1. This is first condition while solving quadratic equation by completing square method. We want square term, coefficient of square term is 1. If it is not 1, then make it 1 and then solve. Here x square plus bx plus c is the form of quadratic equation. Here we can solve this quadratic equation by completing the square. Here square is not there. We have to make complete square. It can be made by adding b upon 2 whole square and subtracting b upon 2 whole square in this equation. From example you can understand. Let us solve this example. Example is x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Here compare this with general form of quadratic equation. General form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here we want coefficient of square term 1. That is satisfied. Square term, coefficient of square term is 1. Now what is value of b? B is 1. Here this is important. We have to find value of b. So here we have b is equal to 1, right? B is equal value of b. Then write b upon 2. B upon 2 will be 1 upon 2, right? Now 2, this is not complete square. We have to make this complete square. How it is? Let us see. See here, you will write first two terms x square plus x as it is, and then you will add b upon 2 whole square and subtract b upon 2 whole square. We have b upon 2. So we will write 1 upon 2 whole square. We will subtract b upon 2 whole square. And this negative 20 minus 20 as it is. Okay. What we have done here? Here x square as it is, middle term as it is, negative 20 as it is. Only change is that we have added and subtracted b upon 2 whole square. This is very important step. To add b upon 2 whole square and to subtract b upon 2 whole square. Now we get 5 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Now this first 3 terms, if you observe this carefully, this is perfect square. हा जो आहे हा पूर्ण वर्ग आहे. हा कशाचा पूर्ण वर्ग आहे तो बघू. So x square, it is square of x, right? And 1 upon 2 whole square, it is square of 1 upon 2, right? Now the middle term is plus and therefore we will write here plus. If it is minus, we will write here minus. So sign of this middle term will depend upon this. So this is perfect square. This is what? Perfect square. You can verify it. You multiply x plus 1 upon 2 into x plus 1 upon 2, you will get this x square plus x plus 1 upon 4. See here, then now we get complete square. Our next step will be, we will transfer this to this side, or you will add 1 upon 2 whole square to both the side. You will add 20 to both the side. So here we get 1 upon 2 square plus 20. Right? Now we get x plus 1 upon 2 whole square is equal to 1 upon 2 square 4, here 20. Here denominators are not same. What you will do? You will cross multiply. So here we get 1 ones 2480 upon 4. So here x plus 1 upon 2 whole square is equal to 81 upon 4. Right? Now taking square root, we get x plus 1 upon 2. If you take square root, then you will get simply x plus 1 upon 2 and square root plus minus along with this sign. Remember well, plus minus square root 81 upon 4. 81 upon 4. Now we get here x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to plus minus. We know square root 81 is 9. We know square root 4 is 2. Then subtracting this 1 upon 2 from both the sides, we get x is equal to minus 1 upon 2 plus minus 9 upon 2. See here, we have to find value of x. Therefore, transfer this to that side or adding, subtracting 1 upon 2 to both the sides. We get this. So, we get here minus 1 upon 2 plus 9 upon 2 or x is equal to minus 1 upon 2 minus 9 upon 2. See here, I have taken plus sign here and I have taken minus sign here. Now, we get x is equal to, since denominator is same, we will add this and we get 8 upon 2. 8 upon 2 is what? 4. And now solve this. X is equal to minus 1 minus 9. Since denominators are same, you can directly subtract. We get negative 10 upon 2, that is minus 5. So we get x is equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 5 are the roots of given quadratic equation. Let us solve next example. Here again compare this equation with x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We get value of b is 2. First of all, b is 2. Then we will find b upon 2. B upon 2 is what? 2 upon 2. And here we get b upon 2 is 1. Then our next step will be this x square as it is plus 2x as it is. What we have to do? We have to add b upon 2 whole square and subtract b upon 2 whole square. So our b upon 2 is 1. So 1 square minus 1 square. Right? No need to give bracket here. Only 1 is there. So 1 square plus 1 square. Then negative 5 as it is. Again observe changes. Here this as it is, negative 5 minus 5 as it is. Only we have added b upon 2 whole square, subtracted b upon 2 whole square. Now we get 5 terms and these first 3 terms are perfect square. This is square of x and this is square of 1. Again, which sign you will give here? Here plus. So we get this perfect square. Then we get 1 square, that is 1. Negative 5 is equal to 0. So x plus 1 whole square is equal to minus 6 is equal to 0. Here we get x plus 1 whole square, adding 6 to both sides we get 6 and then taking square root we get x plus 1 is equal to plus minus square root 6. That means we get x is equal to negative 1 plus minus square root 6. Therefore, we get x is equal to minus 1 plus square root 6 or x is equal to minus 1 minus square root 6. Or you can write this as square root 6. Since this is positive, we will write it as in the beginning, or x is equal to minus 1 as it is. Minus square root 6 minus 1 as it is. Let us solve next example. Example is m square minus 5m is equal to minus 3. Here we get value of b. b is what? Negative 5. Let us find b upon 2. b upon 2 is what? Minus 5 upon 2. So what you will do here? You will write m square as it is, minus 5m as it is. You will add b upon 2 whole square and subtract b upon 2 whole square. So it is plus minus 5 upon 2 whole square minus 5 upon 2 whole square, and this negative 3 as it is. See here, these are the changes, right? Now m square minus 5m. First, find square of this term. Square of any negative is always positive, and therefore we get here 25 upon 4, right? Then here also we get 25 upon 4 is equal to minus 3. Now again we get 5 terms, and as usual first 3 terms are perfect square, and m square, it is square of m, and this is square of, see, 25 is square of 5 and 4 is square of 2, and middle term is minus. In previous example this term was plus, but in third example middle term is minus, and therefore here we are giving minus. This is important note. Now we get complete square, and you will add 25 by 4 to both the side. We get 25 by 4 minus 3, right? So we get m minus 5 upon 2 whole square is equal to, here denominator is 1, therefore cross multiplication we get 25 minus 12 upon 4. 25 ones, 4 3s 12, here 4. So what do we get here? M minus 5 upon 2 whole square is equal to 25 minus 12, that is 13 upon 4. Here we get m minus 5 upon 2 whole square is equal to 13 upon 4. Now taking square root, we get m minus 5 upon 2 is equal to plus minus square root 13 upon 4, right? So we get here m is equal to, this is minus 5 upon 2, transferred, we get 5 upon 2, this plus minus square root 13, and we know square root 4 is what? It is 2. And therefore we get here 5 upon 2 plus square root 13 upon 2, or m is equal to 5 upon 2 minus square root 13 upon 2. One time we have taken positive and another time we have taken negative. Now again denominators are same, therefore we can write this as 5 plus square root 13 upon 2, or m is equal to 5 minus square root 13 upon 2. So this is the solution of given equation. Next example is 9y square minus 12y plus 2 equals 0. Here our main condition in completing square method, we want coefficient of square term is 1. That is coefficient of y square must be 1. But here coefficient of y square is 9. To make it 1, what we will do? Here we will divide whole equation, dividing whole equation by 9. We get 9y square upon 9 minus 12y upon 9 plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0 upon 9. That is y square minus lowest form 4 3s 4, sorry 3 4s are 3 4s and 3 3s, y plus 2 upon 9 and 0 upon 9 is what? 0. Now if you compare with this, y square plus by plus c is equal to 0. Actually this is form when we solve a quadratic equation by completing square method. Here if you compare this with this equation, we get value of b is negative 4 upon 3. So here value of b is negative 4 upon 3, right? And we want b upon 2. So b upon 2 will be 4 upon 3 divided by 2. Instead of this, I will write this, right? So here minus 4 upon 3, convert this into multiply and write reciprocal of this number. 2 is nothing but 2 upon 1. Reciprocal is 1 upon 2. See here again, note down changes. What I did here, b upon 2, that means b divided by 2. Value of b is minus 4 upon 3. Therefore minus 4 upon 3 divided by 2. This is nothing but minus 4 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 2. I have taken reciprocal. See the changes. Divide, it is converted into multiply, and 2 is converted into 1 upon 2. So we get 4 ones, 4, 3 twos, 6, and lowest form is minus 2 upon 3, right? Thus we get value of b upon 2 minus 2 upon 3. This is the most important step. Now what you will do? You will add b upon 2 whole square and subtract b upon 2 whole square. So here y square minus 4 upon 3 y plus minus 2 upon 3 whole square minus 2 upon 3 whole square plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0, right? So we get y square minus 4 upon 3 y plus 4 upon 9 minus 4 upon 9. Square of any negative is always positive, plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0. Again we get 5 terms, and we know these first 3 terms, it is perfect square. See, I have repeated this step. Here we get 5 terms, and as usual these first 3 terms is a complete square. Y square, it is square of y, 4 it is square of 2, 9 is square of 3, and middle term is minus, and therefore you will here write minus square is equal to, we get 4 upon 9, here minus 4 upon 9, therefore I have written here to the right, and here minus 2 upon 9. Thus we get minus 2 upon 3 whole square is equal to 4 minus 2, and we get minus y minus 2 upon 3 whole square is equal to 2 upon 9. Now taking square root, we get y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to plus minus square root of 2 upon 9, that is y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to plus minus square root 2 upon 9 is perfect square of 9, and here we get y is equal to 2 upon 3 plus minus square root 2 upon 3. So we get 2 upon 3 plus square root 2 upon 3, or y is equal to 2 upon 3 minus square root 2 upon 3, and therefore we get y is equal to, denominators are same, therefore 2 plus square root 2, or y is equal to denominators are same. 2 minus square root 2 upon 3. These are the roots of given equation. Next example, 2y square plus 9y plus 10 is equal to 0. Here again coefficient of y square is not 1 and therefore what you will do? You will divide whole equation by 2. What do we get? Here y square plus 9 upon 2y plus 10 upon 2 is equal to 0 upon 2. That is y square plus 9 upon 2y, 2 ones, 2 5s is equal to 0 upon 2 is always 0. Now again if you compare with this y square plus by plus c is equal to 0, you will get value of b 9 upon 2. So our first important step is to write value of b. Now the next step is b upon 2. b upon 2 means b divided by 2. I will write this as 9 upon 2 divided by 2. Now this can be written as 9 upon 2 into 1 upon 2, right? And we get 9 upon 4. Thus value of b upon 2 is confirmed. This is most important step. See here y square plus 9 upon 2y plus here adding and subtracting b upon 2 whole square. 9 upon 4 whole square minus 9 upon 4 whole square plus 5 is equal to 0. As it is, plus 5 as it is, change is adding and subtracting b upon 2 whole square. Now again we get 5 terms. As usual, this first 3 term is complete square. Y square, it is square of y and this is square of 9 upon 4. Middle term is positive and this is perfect square. And here we will transfer to this side, we get 9 upon 4 whole square and here negative 5. Now y plus 9 upon 4 whole square is equal to here 81, 9 square is 81, 4 square is 16 minus 5, again denominators are not same and therefore cross multiplication and we get y plus 9 upon 4 is equal to 81, 16, 5, 80 upon 16. And here this is 16. That is y plus 9 upon 4 equals 81 minus 80, that is 1, 1 upon 16. Sorry, here I forget to write square, here also, right? Then taking square root, we get y plus 9 upon 4 is equal to, again plus minus, square root 1 upon 16. That is y plus 9 upon 4 equals, since 1 is square of 1, 16 is, square root 16 is perfect. Square root 16 is 4 and therefore we get here y is equal to, here plus 9 upon 4, we get minus 9 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4, that means we get y is equal to minus 9 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 or y is equal to minus 9 upon 4 minus 1 upon 4 and here y is equal to, denominators are same, 9 minus 9 plus 1, that is y is equal to minus 8 upon 4 and thus we get y is equal to minus 2. Now here solve this, y is equal to, again denominators are same, minus 9 minus 1, so we get minus 10 upon 4 and the lowest form is 2 5s, 2 2s and therefore we get y is equal to minus 2 or y is equal to minus 5 upon 2. See next example, 5x square is equal to 4x plus 7. Here our standard form is x square plus bx plus c equals 0, and therefore we will write this equation in standard form. We get 5x square minus 4x minus 7 is equal to 0. Now again here coefficient of square term is 1. Here coefficient of square term x square is 5, and therefore dividing by 5 we get 5x square upon 5 minus 4 upon 5x minus 7 upon 5 is equal to 0 upon 5. That is x square minus 4 upon 5x minus 7 upon 5 is equal to 0. Again, if you compare this with this, you get value of b here negative 4 upon 5. Then we have to find b upon 2, that is minus 4 upon 5 divided by 2. That is nothing but multiply by 1 upon 2. Thus we get minus 4 upon 10, and the lowest form is 2 upon 5. And thus we get value of b upon 2 is minus 2 upon 5. Here adding and subtracting b upon 2 whole square, we get x square as it is minus 4 upon 5x as it is, and this minus 7 upon 5 as it is. What you will do, you will add b upon 2 whole square, that is plus minus 2 upon 5 whole square minus 2 upon 5 whole square is equal to 0. Thus we get 5 terms again, and x square minus 4 upon 5x here plus square of any negative is always positive, and therefore we get 4 upon 25. Again minus 4 upon 25 plus minus 7 upon 5 is equal to 0. And here again the first three term, it is perfect square. X square is square of x, and this is square of 2 upon 5, and middle term is negative, and therefore we will write this as it is. Again here minus 4 upon 25 will be plus 4 upon 25, and this will be 7 upon 5. Now here x minus 2 upon 5 whole square is equal to, see here denominators are not same. Here denominator is 25 and here denominator is 5. Therefore what you will do, you will multiply both numerator and denominator by 5 to make denominator 5. See here 5 5s are 25. Therefore what I have done here, multiplying and dividing by 5. We get, here we get x minus 2 upon 5 whole square is equal to 4 upon 25 plus 35 upon 25. Here denominators are same, therefore we can directly add numerator. We get 4 plus 35. Now again x minus 2 upon 5 whole square is equal to 35 plus 4, 39 upon 25. Taking square root, we get x minus 2 upon 5 is equal to, no need to give bracket here, is equal to plus minus square root of 39 upon 25. That is x minus 2 upon 5 is equal to plus minus, here 39 is not perfect square, but square root 25 is perfect square, therefore you will write it is 5. So adding 2 upon 5 to both the side, you get 2 upon 5 plus minus square root 39 upon 5. That is, we get x is equal to, here 2 upon 5 plus square root 39 upon 5, or x is equal to 2 upon 5 minus square root 39 upon 5. If you solve this, you will get x is equal to, here again denominators are same, you can directly add 2 plus square root 39, and here after solving this you will get 2 minus square root 39, and therefore we can say x is equal to 2 plus square root 39 upon 5 or x is equal to 2 minus square root, x is equal to 2 minus square root 39 upon 5 are the roots of given equation.